Hi Aries, let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Sunday the 24th of August 2025, but whenever you watch the videos when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also Aries, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is an Aries collective. Let's see what you need to be aware of today, Aries. You have Thief, mature woman. So there could be a mature woman around you here, Aries, whether you're the mature woman or there's someone else here, but there is someone that could have betrayed you. And you have occupation and you've got main female. Okay, so I feel like someone's betrayed you, okay? I feel like you are this mature woman if you were female here. But there could be someone that's going to be working with you. Okay, I feel like you need to have boundaries, Aries. I feel like there's something that has happened in the past where you're a little bit cautious because you've got mature woman coming out. So it's like you're very wise. You've done this before. So you've got your guards up. No, it could be a commitment, whether it's a commitment in work or it's a commitment in love. Let's have a look. What does Aries need to know? First card of your reading is the Star. You then have the Six of Pentacles. So that's all in the recent past for you there, Aries. You then have the King of Wands. The Six of Swords in your current energy. The center of your reading is the Four of Swords. You then have the Ten of Pentacles. The Four of Wands in the future. So 11-11, you're on the right track. To me, there, Aries, there's a celebration coming in the future. You have the Eight of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. On the back of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay, to me here, you could be leaving something. Okay, but there are good things coming for you. Okay. One of the cards was in there, the King of Swords. Just give these clarifiers a shuffle, Aries, and we'll get started. What is the Star for Aries? The Two of Spikes. Okay, so in the recent past there, you may have had a few ideas. There are a heap of stars in the sky, Aries. But one of them in particular is standing out to you, the Star, Aquarius energy. You've actually got it in your hand and you've got wings. So it's time to be getting to work. You have the Star in your hands. And I feel like you have been in the situation here where you didn't know where to go, but you listened to your intuition. And your intuition has guided you to focus on something here. Whatever that is to you, whatever that star is, it's a wish fulfillment. It's a manifestation that you want. So tell us about the Six of Pentacles. The Knight of Hearts. So to me here, Aries, you could have made a decision to start working on something and there's someone coming in. Okay, this is in the recent past. This could be what you're working on here. Tell us more about the Six of Pentacles, but you are the merchant. the Nine of Spikes. So there's something about needing to take action with this. There's something here or someone here that you're needing to take action with, and you are. You're actually giving tea or giving some emotion. So I feel like you've been in your head for a little bit or for a while there, Aries, trying to make a decision, but you've actually made the decision, okay, in the recent past, and you're sticking with it. So tell us about the King of Wands. So that is your energy, Aries. You've got the High Priestess. You know, you are banging on your own drum there. You're doing what needs to be done. I feel like you are standing in your truth. There's something that you're doing. Could be doing some speaking or whatever drum that is to you. It stands out and it's something that needs to be heard. It's part of your destiny with the High Priestess, Pisces Cancer energy. Now, you could be doing something very spiritual here, but for some reason, I feel this is the path Divine wants you to be, I don't know, speaking or doing this because it holds the seed of infinite potential. Okay, so I feel in the meantime, there is a lot of work being done. So let's have a look in your current energy. You have the Six of Swords, so you are moving into calmer water here in your life. To me, there's been some type of disruption or a depressive period. You have the Ace of Hearts. But there is, I feel, a new commitment. And this commitment could be to yourself here, Aries, with the Ace of Hearts. It doesn't have to be a commitment in love. There is somebody here that is, I feel, giving or working with you. But I also feel like there's a whole new cycle starting in your energy. Like this is love between you and your highest self. The Seven of Scepters. So what's worth fighting for? And I feel like it's you, your power, your individuality. To me, you're on a leash, you're on a chain, okay? You're fighting for your freedom. So let's have a look here at the Four of Swords. What is the Four of Swords? So I see that there has been hurt, okay? You are still healing from it. Healing takes time. Give to you, do you. You've got the Queen of Spikes, but you see things clearly now. There's something that's completely ended in your life that I feel like you are looking at logically, finally seeing it clearly. It could have been more than one cycle you're on, but I feel like that fight is over. You now have a feather in your hand. It's like divine and the ancestors are talking to you through your intuition, through your dreams. The new moon could be significant here also, Aries. But you got these boundaries up. You are doing some work here. And this work, you know, you're hoping this work brings in a lot of fruition, brings in a blessing. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. Let's have a look at the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Spikes, so 10-10. Something, a betrayal needed to close out for happiness. I don't know, there's a solid foundation here, you know, that's a tree. There's generations here. So there's going to be something that's very, very stable that is either in your life already, Pisces, or that's, sorry, Aries, I just done a Pisces reading. Could be a Pisces. But I feel here, Aries, that good times are coming after there's been that betrayal. You know, you're waiting on a blessing and the blessings are here. So whatever's in your life right now, I feel Aries is what's meant for you. It's something that's going to be around for a very, very long time. generations, in fact. So there's a big commitment here, you know, that's going to go very far, where there's people giving to each other, you know, and this could last. Whatever you're doing with this person, it's going to be lasting a very, very long time. So, Aries, let's do the future. You've got the Four of Wands. So 1111, you're on the right track. As I said, there's something coming into fruition that you are working on with somebody here. And there's a celebration that comes with it. It's like you finally made it. What is the Four of Wands? The Five of Coins. So you've been doing it tough for a while, but I see in the future here there's some type of success. Okay, and I feel knowing that there are other people around you that are going to help you. Okay, I feel there is this coming together or bringing some type of equalness, sharing. But it's just you two. Okay, so I feel in the future you finally made it. Okay, and you don't need anything else, and you're starting to see that this is somebody that you don't need anything else in the world. There's something that you and this person are working on that is coming into fruition, that will be a celebration in the future. It could be a water sign, but I feel here, Aries, they're telling you to follow your heart, listening to your intuition and following your heart. So let's have a look at the Eight of Wands. To me, with the Eight of Wands there, Aries, I feel like you are moving on. There is this movement. It's fast movement. There could be a lot of fast movement into success in the future here with what you're working on. You have the Eight of Hearts. So there is something you need to be doing right now. I feel also you could be receiving a message about something not working out. Something that you have been giving to, it's not working out, or you're starting to see that it's not working out, whether it's a commitment in love or a commitment in work here. You've got a lot of work going on this reading here, Aries, but you will be closing something out. Okay, so there's some type of communication that you're going to see in the future that's going to eventually close out. You're going to close it out, realizing it's not working. Okay, you may have wanted this to work, okay, but unfortunately it's not coming with you. It could even be a person. Tell us more about the Five of Spikes. Death, Scorpio energy. To me here, Aries, it's only a matter of time, I feel, until whoever this is completely closes the cycle out. It could be a Scorpio. I feel there's a harvest coming though. I feel like a harvest with abundance and stability. Could be a water sign. To me, this person has a lot of feelings for you. I feel though you are leaving. Okay, so as I said, there's some type of information that you find out that it gives you the motivation to walk away, like it's an unfortunate event. Okay, it's coming from somebody that cares about you, but I feel it's only a matter of time before that closed out. Whatever that was, whether it's romantic or platonic, it could be a friend, it could be a family member here. So tell us about the Knight of Pentacles in the future for Aries. So now, to me here, Aries, it looks like you're back to the drawing board. You're trying to figure out what to do next. You have the Moon, Pisces, Cancer energy, and the Three of Hearts, the Three of Cups. So I feel this is meant to close out, because I feel whatever that is in the past, Pisces, Cancer energy, you could have been waiting for this person to approach you and give you an answer. But when they come in, I feel they don't give you much answers. Okay, they don't give you the answers you're waiting for. Tell us about the Three of Hearts. So there is somebody I feel returning one last time. There's something here that you're protecting, and I feel like it's going to be long term. Okay, it's also going to be something where there's going to be celebration. Christmas could be significant. To me, you're growing a crop here. This crop is long term. I just keep seeing a long term vision you have. So whether that vision is romantic or platonic here, Aries. Now let's have a look at these two cards on the back of the deck. You have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. What is the Eight of Cups? The Ace of Wands. So this is what you don't see. There's something that you're learning, okay, but I also feel you're leaving something. You could be leaving a commitment, but there's a lot of focus on something that you're learning, okay? So I feel here, Aries, Divine's telling you to focus on a vision, on something that lights you up. You know, it could be something that's romantic, but I feel like it's something that you have achieved alone. Tell us more about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. It's something you're growing. It's something that you're loyal and traditional to. Whether it is a commitment, you know, the King of Pentacles is also a father. But I feel like you are focused on stability. You're focused on transforming the life around you. You have a dream. So there was something here that I feel you were working on, but it has to close out. So whether it was romantic or platonic there for you, Aries, there is something here that is, you know, growing on the branch still. Okay, so there's something else that you've been working on that I feel is more going to be of a focus to you. You have the Queen of Swords. So this information that comes in the future, I feel it makes you see things even clearer. It gets you higher up so you can even see further into the distance. There's something being cut out of your life so you can see further into the future. Yeah. You're going to find something out here, Aries, that's going to make you look at this completely different. Like it's time to get going. It's time to focus on the dreams. I feel all the birds are there to wake you, to tell you to get out of this situation, to focus on your dreams because you're feeling too comfortable there. And I see you doing it. You're on top of this balloon. So, Aries, they are the messages for you. Yeah, there's something about you needing to make the decision. You've got all the answers within you and to take action. But I love you all so much, Aries. Thank you all for being here. Have a great weekend. But I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.